to eradicate
I
on?
think there has to be a grievance redressal mechanism. What you say is quite right. The Women and Child Development Department has the Integrated Child Protection Scheme. Then it has the Child Welfare Committees. The Labour Department has a role to play. The Police Department has a role to play. The Education Department has a role to play. I mean, if all of them put their heads together, certainly children will all be in schools. There is, as you say, a problem of implementation. What the government has to do is make it known publicly that there are these acts that ban child labour, and also write very clearly that if they find a child, that they should ring up this number. They have a helpline called the Child Line 1098, but it cannot be just one helpline. They have to show the procedure for the citizens in the country on where they have to call and inform that there is child labour and this child is not going to school. And it cannot be centralized. At every locality there has to be some kind of a grievance redressal mechanism. And say within 3 days that they don't take an action after you make a complaint, then the higher up must find out why is it that in this ward, municipal ward, or in this Gram Panchayat, that they have not taken action, and pull them up, make those government servants accountable. No law has an accountability section. So officials get away with impunity. So it's so important that there is both a grievance redressal mechanism and a mechanism for accountability which will bind the officials to work. This is there in the Right to Information Act. There is a section of accountability. There are designated officers at every level, and therefore when you apply to the government for information, it is bound to give, and it will give you. It has to replicate what it did in the Right to Information Act in all its departments. Then I think these great laws and policies will get implemented.